Greetings, comrades. This is Ungiven Caleb, back with another episode of Factorio. And forgive me if I don't sound very perky or energetic as I used to. It's been a rough week for me, not at work, but especially at home. I'll just keep it short. My dad was in the hospital again. He was weak for a few days, and it turns out not only was his blood sugar astronomically high, he was dehydrated, and he hasn't been eating much, so he's practically starving. And my nephew and I are doing our best to fix that, and he's doing okay now, but it's slow going. Gotta make sure he gets fed, make sure he gets hydrated and whatnot. But yeah, it's been a hell of a week, and I need something to help me wind down, and figure why not do some Factorio. And on a slightly positive note, I got my smartwatch, my Amazfit T-Rex Pro. I'm gonna be honest, for the price, it's a good watch. You know, it has everything I need and then some. Now, I'm surprised at the battery life, to be honest. I started using this Tuesday. It's Friday as of this video's recording, and the battery's only at 66%. Like, in the last 4 days, I got to like a third of its battery power. And it's impressive. Yeah, it tracks my heart rate, my blood oxygen, even though it's not as accurate as a real deal. But glad I got a smartwatch, and I'm gonna be honest, this actually encouraged me to exercise more, because I can keep track of it keeps track of my sleep. Also keeps track of how many calories I'm burning, how many steps I'm taking. Granted, it's not as good as, say, like a Apple Watch or a Galaxy Watch or anything like that, but it gets the job done. And today it's got some screen protectors and a little protective cover for it. Not too bad of a watch, I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking about getting a fitness band. I'm got my eyes on a Fitbit Charge 5. Definitely looking on getting one of those. They're a little more accurate when it comes to fitness stuff, but yeah, that's beside the point. Anyway, we're back to Factorio, and I honestly forgot where we last left off. I think I was getting the rest of these research deals finishing up. Oh yeah. We have military packs and the chemical packs. We can research some more of this stuff. We can get some of this military stuff out of the flamethrower, landmines, rocketry. And yeah, advanced oil processing, that's what we need to do. So I guess before we do that, let's go and finish setting this oil factory up. That way we can get some more oil going. So we have heavy oil, light oil, and more petroleum gas. Now, again, we need to research it first. But this is really important because this gives access to heavy oil and light oil, and this is used to make some other stuff. But for me, the primary use for these oils is to make solid fuel, which, as I mentioned in a video before, they're a lot more efficient than regular coal, not just for furnaces, but also for like vehicles, especially vehicles. Oh yeah, I already set this up, okay. Yeah, I was busy exploring some of the outskirts to find some more resources. And from what I've seen so far, this is the closest uranium deposit I have. These two here, but it's still substantial. Altogether, it's like nearly 80 million, and that's more than enough for my needs. But if I need more, I can always go over here. And I found another deposit down here. Another deposit up here. And I'm pretty sure there's more out there. Might explore a little more just to kill the time. In fact, might as well do that. Take this opportunity to explain how this week's been. So starting Monday, my dad was feeling a little weak, but wasn't terrible. Need some macaroni and cheese for him. Maybe he got some food in his stomach. Tuesday though, oh man, it hurt me. Like, it really did. Like, oh man, he was really weak, and I made some hamburger helper for him so he get some protein and stuff. And then he had to go to the bathroom. He took it slowly, but as soon as he sat down and did his business, he had a hard time getting up. He was so weak. Like, we tried to lift him up, but we weren't getting anywhere, so we had to resort to getting a comforter putting on the floor so he can crawl on, but he could barely move a few feet, so my nephew and I had to like drag him to the living room, and we tried to get him up to his recliner, but it was no going. I was contemplating getting an ambulance, but he was adamant he didn't want to go, but we'll get to that later. It really hurt me. I had flashbacks of my mom. She was almost in a similar state, like so weak and stuff. It hurt me. It really did. And Wednesday he was doing slightly better. He was still lying in an inflatable bed. And managed to give him some food, got him some tilapia, some chicken, a little bit of ice cream. You know, try to get some of his energy back, but I think the best course of action was to take him to the hospital, but given that I'm going to be at work and my nephew's not strong enough to carry him and stuff. Oh, we got our first monsters out here, so those are the aliens I was talking about. So yeah, there are monsters here, but they're far away, so as long as we keep the pollution down, I'll be okay. But yeah, Thursday, which is yesterday, as of this clip's recording, my nephew called an ambulance. It was pretty much the only way we can actually get him out of the house to the hospital. Well, it wasn't an emergency. It was bad enough that we had to call an ambulance. As soon as I got off work, went to go see him. He's definitely doing a little better, still weak, but it turns out the reason he's weak, I forgot to mention, the night prior, his blood sugar was 460, which was way high, because if it gets to like 500, it's back to the hospital, which he was there eventually, but it did go down dramatically. Like on Wednesday, it went down to like 198, which is still kind of high, but it was getting low. Then we checked again, it was like 168 in the nighttime, but then it went back up to like around 220 or something the next morning. And we said, screw it, we're calling, and he actually, at that point he said, okay, call an ambulance, get me to the hospital, see what's going on. And we did that, and here we are now. But he's doing okay now. He's in the living room watching YouTube and stuff. Already made some gumbo, ate some of that. What he has to do when it comes to his diet, now during the first few days, since his blood sugar was high, we had to cut down the sugars and make sure don't give him bread or rice, and needs to stay hydrated, get some water, tea, and we got Gatorade, but has to drink a very small amount. And then after the hospital, he needs carbs and he needs protein, and he has some sugar in order to balance it out, because you don't want your blood, when you're diabetic, you don't want your blood sugar too high, but you also don't want it too low. You got to balance it out. Yeah, he's doing okay now, but it's gonna be a few days before he gets his strength back. Yeah, I forgot what setting I had set this game to, but I think I said to her, the aliens won't attack you unless you attack them. Let's just make sure. Yeah, if you get too close to them, they'll attack. So just don't mess with them, and try not to mess with them, they won't mess with you. Yeah, once you get far enough away, they'll retreat. So yeah, we found a little more uranium, and we found our first encounter with the aliens. But thankfully they're far away, like way out in this perimeter here, I want to say. So as long as I keep my pollution low, which is just around here, so it should be okay. But as soon as I start building stuff like nuclear plants and stuff, that pollution gets so high, they're gonna come a knocking. So I guess eventually I'll start setting up defenses and whatnot. And before you ask, no, there aren't any flying aliens, and they can't swim. So I'll probably just set up a bunch of defenses. Well, definitely around here, because I need a lot of this space here to build the nuclear plants. Yeah. Yeah, as is on a positive note, I got my smartwatch. It's encouraging me to exercise a little more. And lately I've been doing some intermittent fasting. Like, for those who are unaware, it's like 8 hours a day, that's when you'll eat, but the other 16 hours you don't eat. That's kind of what I've been doing is I've been skipping breakfast and I've been skipping lunch, like only drinking like water with a little lemon in it. Then when I get home from work, I'll eat something, but even then, I try to keep it like small and manageable. Because I'm trying to lower my calorie intake. And since I got this smartwatch, I've been keeping track of my steps. I'm surprised how much I walk at work. I thought I average at least 8,000 is kind of the average steps per day that the CDC recommends you move around. I walk a little over 10,000 steps a day. Like one day I walked 13,000 steps. That's quite a bit. Granted, I'm not like a marathon or anything, but I am surprised how much I walk, and surprised it burns like 400 calories. Granted, this isn't a top-of-the-line smartwatch, so might be off a little bit. I do plan on getting one of those fitness trackers one of these days. Either a Fitbit Charge 5 or a Xiaomi Mi Band 7. Heard those two are pretty good. There's some more aliens there. You're never gonna be perfect around them. But yeah, I tell you, it's just gonna be a little fun for me because I recently got a VR fitness game called X Fitness, and that game's fun. It's sort of like Audio Shield, but actually encourages more movement. Like you actually punch targets, you like dodge obstacles, block obstacles, stuff like that. It's a lot more engaging than Audio Shield, and it keeps track of how many calories you burn. But of course, I use that in conjunction with my smartwatch, which has a workout program where you like select what kind of program you do. I do indoor fitness for it, and I just started up, and it has some sensors like a lot of smartwatches that track my heart rate, oxygen, and stuff like that. Helps determine my heart rate, how many calories I'm burning, stuff like that. Lately, I've been averaging burning almost 800 calories a day, which is kind of surprising, given how much I walk at work. And well, I play like at least 15 minutes on XFiz, and you can actually exercise to your own songs. So I've been playing a lot of synthwave, a little bit of metal here and there, and it gets you moving. My thighs are still a little bit sore the last few days. I've been playing for a few days straight. And yeah, it's pretty. It'll get you moving. But yeah, definitely had a little sort of scared. Last week I checked my weight and it was almost 290. It's like, oh, okay, I gotta do something about this. Lower my calorie intake, eat a little less, move around a lot more, do more stuff around the house, and that's what I've been doing. And now I'm 280. So I've gone down quite a bit, but I still got a ways to go. I think there's more research done. I'm just busy flapping my gums, not paying attention here. I'm just exploring more of the countryside. Yeah, it's been a rough week, but we made it through in the end. And yeah, Doom and VR videos are still on the wayside. Honestly haven't been in the mood to play Doom lately. I'm trying to get back into Warframe with the new Veilbreaker update. With Styanax, the 50th Warframe. And fun thing, if you log into Warframe before the 21st, you get Styanax for free. The Spartan Warframe. I played him a bit, and he's actually pretty fun, especially his fourth ability. Man, I need to get some duration put some duration mods on him, and I'll be spamming spears for days. I don't know how viable he is in Steel Path. He just came out recently. I haven't played Veilbreaker yet. I do plan on doing it later whenever I find time. Okay, let's go and let's get advanced oil processing researched. Might as well. Then we'll head back to base and get all that sorted out. So how much have I explored so far? Yeah, not too far from the base, so yeah. Not too much around here. Okay, let's go and head back to base. Just do a little more exploring on some few more resources, and got our first contact with the aliens. But I said to her, as long as you don't attack them, then they'll leave you alone. But if you get too close to them, they will attack, so yeah. Okay. Advanced oil processing. Okay, I'm actually gonna let this run. I'm gonna pause the recording. I need to check on my dad real quick and be right back. Alright, I'm back. Took my dad, got him some more food, and it's good to go for now. Anyway, so now advanced oil processing is done. And we'll go and set those tanks up. Okay, so we got oil there, water there. Advanced oil processing. Now comes the oils. Heavy oil, light oil, and petroleum gas. Now, as I mentioned, these are pretty important because, well, we use these to make our solid fuels. Not only that, but we'll get access to lubricant, which is needed to make these express belts, which are much faster than the regular fast belts. And on that, we also get access to coal liquefaction, which I honestly never use this, though it might come in handy for some. It basically turns coal into oil. You also get access to rocket fuel. Of course, this is a very crucial part for the rocket, obviously. Not only, and yeah, this is the catalyst to bring us to uranium. But we still need the purple science packs for that, so we still got a ways to go before we can get that. But now we can just lubricant, then we get electric engines, which kind of forgot what these are for. I think it's for one of the science packs. But yeah, definitely need this so we get access to robotics. And this is where the real fun comes. Having construction robots, logistics robots, do a lot of the heavy lifting for you. Now, first you need a roboport, several of them, so you have like a network of robots so they go, one place to another, transporting resources and whatnot. You also need a personal roboport so you can actually have robots on you, so whenever you set up a blueprint and you have the resources on your person or in the logistics system, these construction bots will grab the stuff and build the stuff for you. Yes. Still got quite a bit more to research, though. So for now, let's lasers. This is for our laser defenses. So we're going to be much more powerful than machine guns, because I haven't paid much mind to the turrets. Like the regular gun turrets, which I might as well show those off. Obviously, they're, meant for defense. And they use ammo, the same ammo that your gun uses. And I've seen like blueprints of like walls with like rows of turrets with a belt right behind them that with the inserters that feed magazines into them. I don't really. I kind of forgot where I researched that stuff. Pretty sure I researched it long ago. I just forgot because I'm a dumbass. But yeah, lasers. Definitely gonna research lasers. Breaking force, uranium. You know what? I'm getting ahead of myself here, but let's go and do uranium processing. We might as well. And I guess while we're at it, before I do anything else, I'm actually going to, okay, I have plenty of drills on me, so I'm going to set up the drills, then I'm going to set up a few, storage tanks, where I'm going to pump some of the sulfuric acid into it, because as I mentioned before, in order to mine uranium, you need to have electric mining drills that are being fed sulfuric acid. And of course, these stuff's way over here. I don't know why I didn't get in my car, but whatever. We're doing this. But this alone, you'll need plenty of uranium. And if I need more, I don't have to go far for more. So yeah. You can see these drills have pipes on them now. Okay, that should be... It should definitely be adequate. Okay, now I need pipes. And I might as well make some of these medium electric poles, because I need room for the pipes. And since these drills are interconnected, they'll always be fed sulfuric acid. I'll set this up now. Okay, might set up another row here, but I think this will do for the time being. Now, once I mine uranium, I need to feed them to a centrifuge. And that basically helps enrich the uranium. Though, as I mentioned in a previous video, yeah, you need uranium ore, but when you put them in a centrifuge, it tries to enrich the uranium. The thing is, when you mine uranium, as you can see here, there's a small chance you'll get uranium-235. That's the good uranium. But uranium-238, that's the bad uranium. And in order to get more good uranium, you need to enrich it. And to do that, you need the Kovarex enrichment process. Yeah, you know what? Hold on. Thumbnail. Yeah, I'm going to set up a few storage tanks, and I'm going to feed some sulfuric acid into it. There's all my sulfuric acid's up there. I don't know why my dumbass didn't set those up beforehand. We're still doing good on their coal tank. See, even with all this coal being fed, you know, it's still backed up here, backed up there. It's just now, we're just now starting to get some coal actually getting through. And look at how much, look at the expected resource, 321,000, 300,000, 324,000. Like, I'm set on coal. And hey, if I run out here, I can make some more drills here. Like, basically, after this part runs out, I'll like scoot them down a little bit, so I show this entire area strip mined, and then I'll just set up another set of drills over there. Didn't realize there was some loose coal here. Yeah, we're pretty set on power. Okay, now to make the centrifuges, we kind of need, well, it'd be a little faster to make them in a assembly machine, because you need quite a few ingredients for them. I believe I had a blueprint, at least for an older version Factorio, but I think it still works. Like, it'll save all of your, pretty much any blueprint you save and put on here, you can use them for, like, future games. You have plenty of space here for blueprints. I don't know why I have a bunch of these here. But, I don't know why I have an empty, blueprint book here either. But yeah. This is a different, yeah, this is for the nuclear power. So you can see for this here, you got 4 nuclear reactors. And those boiler things, those are actually heat exchangers. Now, it's a little hard to describe. Now, the nuclear reactors produce heat. And those heat, that heat travels to these heat pipes, which go to the heat exchangers, which then, when fed water, will produce steam, which will power all those turbines. And this, just one of these alone, will give you a lot of power. Now, I could have sworn I had... Here's one I used. This is for an older version. I'm not sure if it's still good now. I think this is sort of a newer version. I might look for another one that's a little more up-to-date. Now, where did I... Ah, here we go. Actually, I took out some of the blueprints in here. I forgot which ones they were, but that's a different one. Oh, this is for like huge bases, which I am not good at huge bases, so yeah, that's not what I'm using. That's for oil, logistics, furnace setups. Yeah, these are old blueprints I downloaded a while back. Here's an old rocket launcher. I don't know if this works now, because this is from an older version of Factorio. The rocket silo sprite used to be a little bigger. Now it's a little smaller. So this blueprint here is kind of obsolete. Okay, now and there's this here. I remember having a different one that's a little smaller. I might as well make this so I got some more concrete going. Because you need a lot of concrete for the centrifuges, and especially the nuclear reactors. So I'm going to set up a... I guess let's set it up over here. Well, actually the stone's down there, so it'll be a little more effective to... Well, I guess right there is good. I need to clear some space, though. Well, everyone's got some wood. You never know, we're going to need that. Anyway, let's go and do a little more research. I guess get lubricants going. Because I believe the assembly machine 3s... I don't know about the 2s, but the 3s especially, you can make recipes that require lubricant. You know what? Okay, give me a minute. I need to find a good blueprint for the uranium processing, so this will be a minute. Okay, so actually I found a blueprint book. It's a lot different than the old blueprint I had. Well, helps if I press the right thing, goddamn. Import. Is that... There we go. It's a whole book. Yep. Production book. Okay, so we got this. Yeah, it's already set that up. For green circuits, already have that set up. Concrete. Stone furnaces. I don't really need this anymore. So can I like delete it? Oh, red science. Don't need that anymore. I'm good on that. Got that set up. I still need to set up the purple and yellow science packs. Yeah, mix some Kool-Aid and some urine. Okay, there's quite a few blueprints here, Jesus. But yeah, productivity. Here's Covarex. I haven't researched it yet, but... Oh, yeah, these are... Oh, Jesus. Well, I don't have beacons. That might come in handy later, but... I don't know, it's a little too much right now. Okay, let me find another blueprint, I'll be right back. Okay, I think I found another blueprint here. It's just a blueprint, not a book. Okay, yeah, this looks a little more magical. It's not the same one I used, but it should still be good. Okay, so I think I'll, you know what, I think I'll put it right here. Might as well tile it. Yeah, I guess this will do for now. Okay, so we have these, filter inserters, and yeah, this is one of those blueprints that utilize the circuitry. I've got these combinators, which yeah, I don't even touch circuitry because it's a little above my level of intelligence, and I'm a dumbass. So yeah, so when it comes to circuit, I just leave that to the professionals, and I just use their work for my needs. But at least I don't pass off the work as my own. Like, I admitted earlier that I suck at making blueprints, so yeah. Anyway, all this blabbering and stuff, I made those storage tanks for the sulfuric acid. See, I'm getting ahead of myself here. I'm already doing uranium processing, and I just barely finished researching lubricant. And I still got more to go, because, yeah, advanced electronics, definitely need to research that so we get access to these processing units, which take a long time to make, and they're crucial for making these utility science packs. That's one of the ingredients. Flying robot frames and low density structures. Two more crucial ingredients we need to research. Then we got the production science packs, which we need rails, electric furnace, and productivity modules to make those. So I need to find some blueprints for those too, which I technically already have them. But it's more late game because it needs these express transport, which I might as well research those too. But I need to research this first. In order to research that, I need to finish with the advanced material processing, which we might as well do that so we can get access to electric furnaces, which, as the name suggests, they utilize electricity instead of coal. So they produce stuff a lot faster. You don't need fuel for it, but they produce more pollution. So I might as well research this just to get it out of the way. And get some more of the late game stuff getting through. Okay. Shut the fuck up already. Make those damn storage tanks. Less talk, more walk. Oh yeah, pumps too. I need a little pump. That'll help get more of the liquid flowing faster. Like a prostate massager. Yeah, might need these. But I especially need these. So I'm gonna steal a few of these engines. Start making those. Okay, sulfuric acid. Got some flowing here. That's pretty full actually, so what I'll do is I got plenty of sulfuric acid going now. Build a few underground pipes so I don't obstruct my walking too much. You'd be surprised how far these underground pipes can reach. Okay, might as well do pipes here. Actually, I don't know if I need the pumps, because you see it's already full of acid. Yeah. Yeah, the pump just helps the liquid flow faster. When you have a lot of excess liquid, then having a pump's kind of redundant. Yeah, I'm gonna get another bowl of gumbo myself. I was contemplating doing a teriyaki chicken for my dad, since he loves teriyaki chicken. But at the same time, I kind of want to watch his sugar intake. He's drinking these liquid IV. I think my sister got. It's basically these like little like packs that you mix in water, and it like double or think at least double the amount of hydration you get from it. There's quite a bit of sugar in it though, so I gotta make sure, you know, keep that in check. But the doctor says it's okay for him to drink. It's okay for him to drink. Yeah, it fills up pretty quick. I guess I don't need the pumps after all. But again, they'll help it flow faster. Okay, I can now build centrifuges, but I need a bunch of advanced circuits and some concrete. Yeah, I'm getting way ahead of myself here. Okay, so from the looks of it... Okay, first off, I know where the regular uranium goes, the 238. Because... yeah, this grabs the... 238. This takes us to 235. That makes the uranium fuel cells for the reactors. I might need to find a different, you know, let's find a different, blueprint. I could have sworn I had another blueprint. That's like a row of centrifuges. Which, the more centrifuges you have to enrich uranium, the higher chances you get of getting uranium-235. Because again, it's a very small chance that 235 will be harvested from the actual uranium ore deposits. And the enrichment process helps you get more of that. And you need uranium-235 to make the fuel cells. Yeah, I'm going to find another blueprint. Almost said recipe. These are getting full. They can get a little fuller though. So here's what I'll do. So we got these electric poles here. What I'll do, I'm gonna set up a pipe there. And I'm going to place a pump here. Yeah, that'll get the acid flowing. Yeah, we're pretty good on batteries. Remember, it used to be a different sprite. It used to look like an actual, like, looks like a AA battery. Now it looks like a sort of futuristic car battery. Oh, already. Sulfuric acid is slowing down a bit, but hey, we got plenty of sulfur going, so it'll build back up. Don't worry. It's kind of expected when you jump the gun. I almost want to grab that, but I can't. You know what? Screw it. Let's set up another chemical plant for more sulfur. want to keep it as organized as possible. Guess that'll do. Sulfur. Yeah, petroleum gas. We'll set that up first so I don't mix these two. Ah, fuck, I might grab those. There. You never have too much sulfur. Just like you never have too much iron. You know what? It helps that there's power going through here. There we go. Now, let's replace these. You know what? Can you? Yeah, you can't put modules in here. We just, again, I can put speed modules in them. Which, fuck it, I might as well make them. Yeah, they'll use more power, but you'll get stuff faster. Oh, you should have more petroleum gas than I know what to do with. Here. I need to do all this. I guess we could start making some solid fuels. So let's make 2 more chemical plants. Well, no, let's do 4. Because you'll get a lot of solid fuel through this. Trust me on that. Okay, so we finished that. I guess we'll get this production science packs going. I guess in the next video I'll find a blueprint for the production science packs. And it's probably gonna be somewhere up here where I have more room. I need to clear out some matter of fact, here. I'm not gonna do a flamethrower because I don't risk damaging my stuff. I will make a SMG. Firearm piercing rounds. Yeah, they do a little more damage, but I just need regular ammo. Because I'm gonna shoot these trees down. Which will don't really do combat that much, but if you, forgot what button you press it. C? It's C, okay. I guess I thought a pistol, but it looks like I'm holding a freaking flak cannon from Unreal Tournament. Maybe that's the idea, I don't know. Look at all this oil, Jesus. We're definitely getting some oil flowing. It's a little slow, but we're getting there. Personal battery, yeah, all that stuff. Here's the regular gun turrets, but I'm going to use some laser turrets. I have flamethrower turrets too. Let's see. Yeah, still chugging along with them. Here, let me cancel these. Well, let those build, but here. Cancel these. I'll get the ingredients from here. So I'm gonna wait 1,000 years for them to build. Okay, give me them copper wires. Okay. And here you go. Oh, I need pipes for that. I have some. Gets more of the iron wheels. One, two, three, four. Okay. So I think up here we'll... Okay, production science packs. What do I need to make these again? Rails, electric furnaces, productivity modules. I I think I have a blueprint somewhere. Oh goodness. Okay, can't research that yet. I need to start making these. Landmines, don't really use those. Fire flammables, I'm not really using the flamethrower. Defender, don't really use those either. Rocketry, might use those so I can launch nukes. Energy suit equipment, strong explosive. Yeah, the military science packs are mainly for like researching like weapon upgrades and upgrades for your character and stuff. Let's see. Yeah, nuclear power. You know what? It's gonna take a while, but let's research this. I'm gonna research this now, so we can access these steam turbines. See, maximum output 5.82 megawatts, whereas the furnaces, or steam engines, only 900 kilowatts. So once I research nuclear power, get that sorted out, I'm gonna replace all these steam engines with steam turbines, and I'll be set on energy for the time being. So for some reason the water here is green. I never noticed that, huh? I don't know, does water dry out? I think it's because of pollution, actually. I'm not sure if it affects the quality of the water for the boilers and whatnot. Yeah, it's pumping kind of slow, but it's chugging along. Let's see. That's something I never noticed before. I played Factorio quite a bit. Water turning green. I don't know if it means it's drying out or it's just because of the pollution near it, because there are a bunch of steam engines surrounding it. Maybe I'm just being paranoid here, but I'm gonna set up a separate water storage area here. With plenty of offshore pumps. I don't know, maybe I'm just being paranoid. Come on. I think they'll do. So all be pumping water. Look how quickly that's filling up. Yeah, the resource is going to be chugging along as it should. But I got the resources. I got the means. And it's actually getting these things moving, so there's that. Ooh, boy. Oh, we got more sulfuric acid over there now. And I guess I can... might as well get to setting up the drills for the uranium. Getting way ahead of myself with this, but, you know, best set it up now so I don't have to worry about it later. Tell you what. 2 more chemical plants. Because I got plenty of petroleum gas. I have more flowing through here. I still need to set up the chemical plants to make some solid fuels. But again, getting ahead of myself. Okay, so set this here. Gonna look sloppy as hell, but whatever. Okay, so chemical plant here. Ah, fuck. Here. You're gonna make me some more sulfuric acid. Look at all these speed modules. You know what? Here. I was going to use the speed modules for the refineries, but I think what I'm going to do is use the speed modules for the, well, I said I was going to use the speed modules for the chemical plants. I'm actually going to use it for the refineries. So we get some more of that oil flowing. Or the gas flowing, I should say. Okay. Yeah, feed water through here. And I guess I'll set up a splitter over here. So, cancel that for now. Okay, so here. Place that there instead. There's a splitter here. Make some more of these. I know they still need power. I'm getting on it, working on it. You know what else I need? Sulfur. Dumbass. I guess that's, I just need a... Okay, I'm gonna do another chemical plant. I mean, in the long run, we're gonna need a lot of sulfur anyway. Oh yeah, and the petroleum. Put there. Here's what I'll do. Okay, here. Cut these off. Okay, these two will feed those. These two will feed these. Well, 'cause, 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 Yes, power. There we go. More sulfuric acid. Right. Yeah, still at 50% on the nuclear power. We're getting there, we're getting there. And the steam turbines, I just need copper plates, iron gear wheels, and pipes. So... sort of the same as steam engines, but those use iron plates. I got all of those, so yeah. It'll just be a slow process of replacing all those steam engines with steam turbines. Granted, it's going to increase my pollution, but I'll have a lot more energy. And I guess once I get all this sorted out, I'm going to start setting some defenses. Because, of course, earlier in this video, our first encounter with aliens, granted they're far away. And the pollution is just like in this small area here. So far I only encountered some in the north, up here. Small little colony in the west. Haven't really explored the east and the south much, but I'm pretty sure they're on this similar, like, perimeter. So I'm definitely gonna... I need to set up some walls, too. That'll be a while. As I have no idea how big my base is gonna be. Like, I make it huge, but I, like, almost never build walls unless it's like a blueprint. Resources are chugging along. Even all this stuff going on, these are still backed up. Crazy how that works. Tell you what. Keep saying he's gonna figure out those pipes for the uranium mining drills. So I was going to do that. And use our car this time that I keep running into stuff with. Oh yeah, you can see the yeah, you can easily tell when an area is polluted when the trees around it are dead and the water starts turning green. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it doesn't, but not sure it affects the quality of the water going through here. Because like, look at this water. Would you trust this going through a boiler stuff? I mean, granted, boiled water is going to kill off a lot of the bacteria and stuff. I'm not sure how it's going to affect a steam engine, but there you go. It's a little warm in here. Of course, the drills are way over there. And I still gotta place the electric pole so I can get power. Yeah, you have a limited reach. So I'm just gonna make a little line here. I think this would be a good area to set up my centrifuges. Because there's plenty of space here. I usually find a good blueprint. There's plenty of centrifuges for both enriching the uranium and doing the recycling process. There's a bit more to it than that. We'll explain later. With my dumbass. See, I know what to say, but my brain doesn't know how to... My brain knows what to say, but my mouth doesn't know how to say it. If that makes any sense. course I parked my car way over there. It's the reason I made a car so I can travel faster. Even look, I guess I'm just used to traveling by foot. Weird that. Screech. Okay. Let's just cancel this so I can just get the stuff from over here. My stupid ass keeps forgetting about this. Yeah, nuclear power's chugging along. We're about 4/5 of the way there. We're getting there. Now start replacing all those steam engines with steam turbines. Once you get to steam turbines, you'll never go back to steam engines. And here I am doing it again. And here's some dead trees. You can still mine them for wood. Honestly, the dead trees are pretty much just aesthetic. It's just letting you know that you're polluting you're polluting your surroundings. If you're not careful, you're gonna get some alien invaders up your butt. Get some aliens up on your booty. Of course, pipes are way over there. Goddamn. That's why I have these underground pipes, so I don't have to use all those damn regular pipes and block my travel paths and whatnot. Okay, set this here. This there. I'll just connect these here, there. Now these are fed with uranium. Now we just need to feed them with power. And I forgot I have these substations, so I'll set up a few substations, because I'm going to set up another set of drills here later. Get even more uranium flowing. I think for the next bit, I'm going to set up the centrifuges. The uranium mining and enrichment. See, 1.2 million uranium. 2.1. Oh yeah, we're set on uranium here. Okay, so let's set up a substation. Get one. Reach it. One here. Okay. I'll do it. I guess I'll set up some large electric poles. Why do these big electric poles come in handy? Would have your power reach a larger area or longer area with fewer electric poles. Otherwise, you're gonna have like a line of 1,000 electric poles going from point A to point B, and that's hardly convenient. But this is especially handy when you're trying to set up your logistics network, building all those roboports and make sure they're all interconnected. Especially if you have a huge base. Did want to make sure you get a nice little network going that covers a wide enough area. We still need to research the robotics. And you can't sprint. Like I said, in order to increase your movement speed, you need exoskeletons. And there it is, our first bits of uranium. So it's just uranium ore right now. In order to have the actual uranium to use for stuff, you gotta enrich it in a centrifuge. But that is for the next video. For now, we finally finished our nuclear power. So we'll just let that build up. Have a nice little uranium stockpile. And it's going to be a long, arduous process replacing all those damn steam engines with the turbines. Once you at least get to here, you'll be set on power for a while. Look at that green water. Would you like to drink that? Maybe it would not taste very good. Okay, so I need a shit ton of iron gear wheels. Don't go too far for that. Yeah, I think for the next video we're going to take a little break in the research and just focus on, like, setting up the centrifuges and whatnot. Now let's build our first steam turbines. See, even at all this stuff building, they're still, like, not even at a third of their power output. But once we build these, set these up, that will change. And that 400 kilowatts over 508 megawatts. Nice. But yeah, the next video I'll pretty much be focusing on replacing all these steam engines and then setting up the centrifuges for the uranium processing. And the video after we'll finish up the other researches. Well, we can anyway. So anyway, this is Unforgiven Caleb signing out. Have a good day.